So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with another build video. Now I gave y'all this season a video going over a build that could replace the 6'9s. That video was going over a guard build that's kind of a small guard build, but you can still do everything on that build. Now if you do want something a little taller than that, still be a tall guard build, but be a little bit more dynamic offensively and defensively, I got the video for you today. Now I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really plan on doing this. I have a very special video coming out going over stuff for 2K24 that I plan to get out, but I've been waiting on a thumb for a month. So it just is what it is. So we have to give y'all this today, but I will be giving y'all something crazy in this video. Now I won't just be giving y'all one, I will be giving y'all two, because when I think of 6'9s, I'm thinking of those quick drop limitless takeoff builds as well. So I'm gonna give y'all another build for the people that don't want to be one of these cheese and dunk everything builds, and I got a crazy layup build for you guys at the end that you guys can use as well. Same thing. Now in these videos I've been giving y'all the badges, I've been giving y'all kind of like an attribute update and animations that I use on these builds, so all that will be the same in this video. So if you guys want me to keep doing this for the new seasons and stuff like that, just make sure to drop the like, make sure to subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Without further ado though, no more talking, let's hop into it. Let's go! Alright, so we're going to show you how to make one of them, and then we're just going to give you the attribute update for the other one, and like I said, that's going to be more towards the end. So let's hop into it. Shooting guard, handing numbers up to you. Now you can make this point guard, shooting guard small for it. That's really up to you. Like I said, this is a 6'9" replacement. If you know what would make the 6'9 so great, they can pretty much do everything in the game. Now, when it comes to the build, 6'7", 184, and 7'4". Now, when I made y'all a video going over the best point guard builds, I also included like just the best guard builds in general. But I had a build very similar to this one on that list, and I have been really using it a lot more lately. I think the 6'7s are very underrated because they're pretty much 6'8s and 6'9s, but they get those crazy good escape dribble moves that you won't be able to get on the 6'8, that you won't be able to get on the 6'9. Another thing that they get up instead of a 6'9 is that Hall of Fame quick first step. So yeah, that's gonna be the height, weight, wingspan. When it comes to the build though, you're gonna end with 14, 18, 19, and 20. Now when we go with the build, I'm gonna show you guys the exact things that I upped when it comes to the extra badges, but just see for instance at 14, 18, 19, and 20. So for the finishing, you're gonna need at least 3 more finishing, so you're gonna want at least 17 for a fact, but everything else is gonna have the exact minimum that you even really need, but you can add more in a lot of these other areas. That's just really how I did it. Well, I'm gonna show you guys, but you can change other things however you want to do it. I'm gonna just show you guys how I'm doing it in the badges and stuff like that. Now when it comes to the build, you're gonna end up with 93 driving dunks, so you're gonna have not just the pro but the elite content dunks. So you also have an 82 vertical on next gen. On current gen, that doesn't really matter for content dunks, so you can put your vertical to whatever you want, but just want you to understand I did put my rebound and block up, so you are gonna have to pay attention to that. So that's the thing. You have a 73 layup, that's just off the driving dunk, and you have a 67 close shot to be able to get 14 finishing. You lower that, lose a badge. 43 standing dunk, you lower that, you lose the you know what I'm saying. Standing dunk, you lower that, you lose the driving dunk, just like if you lower the driving layup, you lose the standard driving dunk. So yeah. Now when it comes to the 3-pointer, you have an 85-3 with a 70 mid range, 72 free throw to people play 5v5. That's just really what it is. That's kind of just what I minimum go for on every single build. I would like to have it, love to have it higher, but to be able to have everything else I have on the build, that's just kind of what I have to do. When it comes to the playmaking, you have a 75 pass accuracy, the minimum I will go. 75 speed ball, the minimum I will go. Both of those give you like some of the best bang for your buck, whether you're on next gen or current gen. Current gen, it doesn't really matter because pass styles, you don't have that, but on next gen, you do get the 9 or LeBron James pass style, and 75 is just gonna have just the faster passes instead of like a 70 or anything below it. Now 90, that's very important in comparison to a 6'8 or 6'9 because you have those 90 plus dribble moves that you'll be able to get when it comes to those escapes. It's anything moving that you get 90 plus dribble move that you need 90 plus dribble move for, you get those dribble moves now on a 6'7 build that you wouldn't be able to have on a 6'8, that you wouldn't be able to have a 6'9. The one thing I say about 6'8 and 6'9s that kind of do put them over the top still though, in some ways can be like the tier badges when it comes to the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 stuff, but on the current gen that doesn't really matter as much. So I could even argue the 6'7s are probably the 6'9s like they are on next gen, because yeah, you don't have to worry about the tiers at all. Now when it comes to the speed ball, you have a 75 like I said, but interior defense 69, 87 perimeter defense. You lower this, you lose a badge. You lower this twice, you lose a badge. So we got that 69 just to get it as high as possible. 85 still to be able to have silver glove, silver interceptor, but you don't really need an 85. You can put this down here to 78 if you want to get more like interior defense or something. That's really on you how you want to go about that. So yeah, I would keep it. But yeah, 75 block. Somebody in my video said 75 block doesn't really cut it. For me, it does. I'm gonna be honest, because it really consistent for me. I don't know if I just got good timings at doing it, but even on my big man, I said this in my video when I went over the best big man build. When I had my big man starting off, I really only had an 80 block, but I had a really high vertical. So I was getting really, really good chase down animations. So if you have a 75 block and your vert is not nearly as high as what I have it, then yeah, it may not work for you. But also, if you do have the same vert as me and it's still not working for you, I don't know what to tell you. It works perfectly fine for me. The difference between gold chase down artists to silver and bronze is significant. Now, obviously, if you have a higher block, higher chase down, it's gonna be a little bit easier. But for me, a lot of my builds only have 75. The only ones that go above 75 is the big man. If you know me on my big man, the minimum I always go with is a 93 block. I only started with an 80 because I didn't have enough to get all the way to a 93 off rip. But eventually, I did get that to a 93. Now, 70 defensive rebound, but you don't really need this to be 70. You can just keep this right here. As long as you get that was 20, you'll be fine. So if you want to use that to 70 to get this up even more, maybe you want to get some more strength, maybe whatever you want to do, that's really on you. Speed 80, that's just great to have all across the board. 84 acceleration to be able to have the fastest speed boost alongside, quote per step, alongside a lot of those crazy escapes. Really, really good to have on a 6.7. I just put the strength up just to have it. I like having strength. I would love to have this higher, but it kind of is what it is with everything else that we have on the build. You would probably have to lower this to like 68. You have to probably lower this, and then you still wouldn't really get this that much higher. It'll only go to a 50. So like, what's really the point of even moving it that much? I would just go like this, and then I'll probably get this to like here, then put the rest on free throw like I had it. But yeah, 82 vertical, like I said, that's to get content up, but it is gonna make it significantly better. Block animations, rebound animations, stuff like that. Stamina 90. Takeovers you end up with slasher, sharp, playmaker, and lockdown takeover. Really good options. I think in my video, the last video, not yesterday, but yeah, it had sharp, slasher, shot creator, and lock. So if you guys do rather that one, you can make that as well. But I do like this one as well. So yeah, it's really on you how you want to go about it. Two-way inside out creator. So we're gonna show you guys the attributes, badges, and animations for this build. So yeah, let's hop into that. All right, so now we on the build. Haven't really played on it that much yet, but we're gonna give y'all a little mini attribute update that I got it so far. So already got the dunk max, already got the three-pointer max, already got the ball handle max. Don't really have the pass accuracy max yet, so I can't really play on ball guard with it yet. But once I get that, I can play like more of a PG role with it. But I already had a speed with ball max, so I can get the Michael Jordan. I already got the perimeter defense up, so I can play on ball defense. I got 70 steals, just so I can get some passing lane steals, and I got the block up with the speed to a 71 and an 84 max acceleration, because that's very important for a guard. I got the vertical up just because you need that. There are some slight differences on the way I made it for me, but when it came to video purposes, I kind of made it a little bit better for y'all. Instead of getting this strength up to 61, y'all only got like a 50, so it's only a 10 difference, but you do have a higher layup on mine than you did on yours. So if you want to do that, that's another thing you can do. So you can just copy everything that you see, but all in all, majority of it is the exact same. The only real big differences is instead of an 80 speed, you only have a 76. Instead of a 50 strength, you have a 61. And then when it comes to the layup, instead of like a 73, it's a 78. Instead of a 67 close shot, it's a 58. But pretty much majority of this is all the same. Now, when it comes to badges, this is what I ended up doing. I ended up going 3 on finishing. When it comes to the shooting, I didn't touch. Playmaking and defense, I for sure touched. So it ended up coming out to 17, 18, 20, and 22. I don't know for a fact exactly how it ended up being, but I can tell y'all what I'm gonna end up doing. So when it comes to the build, I'm gonna end up probably coring posterizer and just having limitless takeoff on the back end. I feel like limitless takeoff has just been activating a little bit less in like since midway of the season. I don't know. I've been playing this season more than ever, and I don't even really like the game right now at all, but I don't know why that is. I guess I've just been finding my way on the game, playing 2K, I guess because of playoffs, I don't know. But Aerial Wizard, I'm going to have that. I'm going to for sure have Aerial Wizard. I'm going to for sure have Fearless Finisher. That's probably all I'll be able to have, and then I have these two. That's what I'll do. Shooting, I'm going to for sure have Green Machine. Besides Green Machine, it's up in the air. I've been kind of switching it around. What I pair with Green Machine, sometimes I use Space Creator, sometimes I use Guard Up, sometimes I use Volume Shooter and Clutch Shooter. I try to always have Green Machine, Volume Shooter, Clutch Shooter, something like that. But yeah, for sure, I'm always going to have Green Machine. Now, when it comes to the core badge, I'm going to try to core badge Limitless Range and still have Agent 3s. So that's going to be interesting how that comes apart. But yeah, that's for sure what I'm trying to get to the point of. When it comes to the playmaking, I'm going to for sure have either Unpluckable or Clamp Breaker Cord. I tell y'all this multiple times. I don't usually be able to even put on handles for days because I just don't have that. I haven't found my way to use that a lot unless I'm on a small guard build. So my small guard builds, yeah, I do use that a lot more, but I've been finding myself using quick first step vice grip automatically. I'm gonna definitely be using needle threader silver, but like I showed you guys, I just don't have it to the capability of doing that yet. I'm not gonna be running ankle breaker, so y'all don't gotta worry about that. And then I'm gonna be having ankle clamp breaker, unpluckable. I'm gonna have both of those. I'm gonna have both of these, and then whatever else I can run. Hopefully it's gonna be needle threader silver. That's what I'll probably be able to run. Now, when it comes to the defensive rebounding, I'm gonna for sure have interceptor and clamps as my core badges. I may be able to have another one. I think that's why I ended up going with 22. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna be able to have 2 of these. I'm gonna have clamps, glove, and interceptor. One of these is gonna be cord, and now I have chase down artist, and I'm gonna have these. One of these, but I'm gonna have it perfect. Just know I'm gonna have it perfect. It's around what I'm gonna do. It's around what I'm gonna do. You also could run like a menace, but that's around where I'm gonna do. I'll probably do something like workhorse, and then go bronze here, and then have like interceptor cord with glove in this, and that'll be like around there, 22. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do around there. And then when it comes to the animations I run, I've told y'all this in my video before, but I'm gonna show you guys a jump shot. The free throw I've been running is Kyrie. I've been running fundamental layup, but we're gonna go over that when we go over the layup build. I'm gonna show you guys the dunks. I've always ran the Michael Jordan dribble pull up. Spin jumper, I've been running pro and normal pretty much the whole year. Hop jumper, don't pay too much attention to. I haven't been doing that a lot since like season 1. But all these dribble moves is really what I've been running. Michael Jordan, Rajon Rondo, Damian Lillard, Jordan Poole, pro, basic, Luka, Michael Jordan, and none. I've been running it. This is what I've been running. And even if I have LeBron, I've been still running none. I just like none. None has been, I've told y'all, when I made that passed out video, it's really tough for me to make because I knew I was going to change my mind on that. Then I've changed my mind weekly on that. But yeah, I've been running none a lot, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, this is pretty much my animations. Jump shot I've been running a lot lately is this one, I think. Yeah, this is the one, and this is the exact blending, speed, all that. Sadiq Bey Oscar. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the one I have on my layup build. That's a little bit more accurate to the one I actually want to use. Now, dunk packages, I run quick drop, I run dope front clutches off one. I don't run anything else. I run elites off one, but as you can see, I don't have the pros. I run elites off 2, but you see I don't have the pros. When it comes to the alley-oops, I only run elite and Zion. When it comes to the contact alley-oops, I only run the elites. I don't have the pros. I tell y'all, I've been on the game a lot more lately. I don't really enjoy the game, but I've been playing the game strictly for fun. And when I'm going for fun, I want to do the freakiest, nastiest animations every time. So I'm gonna always have the elites on when I'm doing that. I have the Russell Westbrook. I have the Michael Jordan. I'm gonna actually take the Michael Jordan off. My friend been running Clyde, so I'm actually start running that more. But that's pretty much the animations I'm gonna run. Now I am gonna have this one when I can get my dunk rating up, but besides that, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be running. But yeah, like I said, at the end of this video, I'm gonna give y'all a layup video or a layup build. So let me go ahead and give you that real quick before we end off this video. All right, so before we go too deep into this build, let me give y'all the story behind this build for real. Okay, so the story behind this build, I made this build strictly to test draw, foul, and troll. It's really it. But I'm gonna be honest, it's a very fun build if you just want to do something different. If you're tired of doing the limitless takeoff dunks every single time, this is a very, very fun build. So this is the attributes I have. I have a 99 layup. I'm gonna eventually have a 79 close shot, but that's really because of the driving layup. I don't want to do dunks, but the 48 dunk just happened to go up. I even have vertical on here. I don't even remember. I guess because I have block, but I have a good perimeter defense. I have a good steal. I have a good interior defense. I have no defensive rebound. I have pretty much the exact same ball handle speed, ball pass accuracy, the exact same three-pointer, mid-range. Now, the reason why these things be the same a lot is because 75 speed ball, that gets you the Michael Jordan. 90 ball handle, that gets you some dribble moves. 75 pass accuracy, that gets you a good threshold for the pass styles and just pass speed. 85 three ball, that gets you a lot of shooting badges that I really am comfortable with getting and being the bare minimum I need. And then when it comes to speed and acceleration, pretty much the same. Even almost the same vertical. I'm only going to be putting that up though to go alongside the block. And I actually do get a lot of blocks still without having the vertical up yet. But when I get that up, I'm going to get significantly more. I haven't even got the perimeter defense up. I haven't even maxed the steal up. But I'm going to be honest, this build is really, really solid. I'm going to be honest with you. So let me show you guys. Badges wise, this is what I've been running. Acrobat, Giant Slayer, and Finisher. The badge I will be using eventually will be Slithery, but I just haven't got to that point yet. Now, when it comes to the Green Machine, the Space Creator, the Volume Shooter, that's what I've been running on that so far, but I will be running, again, Limitless Range and Aging 3s. When it comes to this, I have Silver Unpluckable. I could put on Gold, but I would have to lower this, and then I can do that. But yeah, it just kind of is what it is. I kind of just rather have gold and gold right now. That's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I just said. I was capping. But yeah, I probably should do this anyway. But yeah, when it comes to the defensive, I don't have as many defensive, so I would only be able to core one. So since I'm only gonna be able to core one, I'm definitely gonna do the interceptor clamps route. I'm gonna have chase down artists, and yeah, we gonna figure that out as we go. But majority of the things is pretty much the exact same. Now, the takeaways I do get on this one is a little bit different too. I don't get slasher. That's kind of weird to me that I don't get slasher, but I do get shot creator takeover. So I do find myself doing pull-ups a little bit more. The layup I do use, I've been using fundamental. I've been using fundamental a lot lately. Now, I will tell you some very good ones I've been using as well. I found myself using Michael Jordan for a good amount of time. Really good. If you want to do a lot of double clutches around the rim, Jelly is really good. The only thing is it has some bad animations besides those. Circus is another good one. Ja Morant is good. Long athlete, everybody knows. But I'm going to be honest, the most underrated one overall is fundamental. I can't stress it enough. Fundamental is really underrated. Now, I'm going to be honest. Big man, if you want a really good layup so that you don't do a lot of layups, you want to dunk more, Ben Simmons. Put it on, trust me. You're going to do a lot less layups around the rim. You're going to be finding yourself dunking a lot more. That's what I found myself. But yeah, that's the layup I've been running. Let me show you guys the jump shot I've been using lately. What jump shot am I using? I don't even know what jump shot I'm using. Okay, so this is the jump shot I'm using. Pretty much the exact same. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't using something different. If you guys want the other one, I use Kyle Kuzma, Sadiq Bey, Oscar. This is the blending and all that for all that. Dribble moves, this is what I've been running. I don't run Donovan Mitchell. I either run Jordan Poole or yeah, that's just really what I've been running. And that's pretty much the animation that you can pretty much bank on me using. Like I said, I do use none, even though I had the ability to use LeBron. So that's proof right there to show you guys. I don't have no dunk style. And that's pretty much the animations I can really give y'all boys. That's pretty much the build. If you guys do want more of these builds to replace meta builds and stuff like that, just to have really a lot of fun on the game, just make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be the first at every single one of the video. Share this video to anybody think will help. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. And out there, man.